when they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Beavers will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So South Carolina's offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Oregon State! How about the special teams coming up with a huge play? Well, that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
The kickoff team is out there after that punt return for a touchdown. They'll try to pin him deep. Coming out with it, it's McDowell. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Bringing it back, it's Card. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Oregon State's offense has the ball for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So
he'll take a shot. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
14, South Carolina, 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Finds his man down the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Offense, quick tempo.
Take the profit, right? Hitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Fakes his man out. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I think the difference.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. How efficient have they been? So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneak in the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Looking to move it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Kept it and he's past the marker. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. To the air, it's McCoy. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's right on target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Still on his feet at the 45. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Dropping back, it's McCoy. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up, early down play for this QB.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Beavers! And the punishment has been extended.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the route is on.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The inside handoff. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Beavers are on the move. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Beavers! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're